Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic and our ultra hardcore Shaman. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today, we leave the comforts of our starting area behind to take on the hardships outside of the Valley of Trials. And with our action bars now completely gone outside of cities and taverns, I am very excited to see where this all goes. So, let us get started for today. You know, it's funny, I always usually start out episodes hiding our UI, but I don't think it's really necessary anymore. We're not exactly missing too much by showing and or hiding this. Didn't even get to put our new stone skin totem on our bars yet, because we don't have any. And thinking more about it, I don't think Senjin Village has a tavern either, so we'll have to wait until we get up to Razor Hill to mess around with that a bit.
Excuse me, can you help me? I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpions and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it and I like to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill, and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. Take it to Innkeeper Grosk at the Razor Hill Inn. Thank you.
All right. Either we're really tall or this little peon is very little. Maybe he is just a little bit smaller than the normal orc. We will go into Senjin Village. I've kind of got our general path laid out, I think, as far as questing is concerned. Very familiar with Durotar and how to navigate through its stories. But there is something very important here that we need to pick up as well, unrelated to the quests that we can find. And that is going to be our next weapon, actually. I did hold back on purchasing our level 6 abilities so that we can actually purchase this weapon first. Because it's going to make a massive difference for us, despite it just being a normal, like, white vendor item. That weapon is going to be the walking stick. We actually need 4 or 5 silver for it. Interestingly enough, we're just off. We're not going to be able to get it right away, but what I'll do is we'll work on one quest here. And we'll see if we can make up enough silver from that one quest to purchase that weapon.
Who you be? Report comes in about. See ya later.
The burning blade is not seen here in Senjin, but their evil has taken seed off the coast on the Echo Isles. The orc.
I don't think I want to pick up that one just
Although my
yet.
eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my alchemical skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact Makrura eyes and vials of crawler mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon.
Yeah, this is the quest that I want to have. This one's not too bad to take care of right here and now, even just at level 6. And it has a very, very powerful reward associated with it in the really sticky glue, which I'm definitely going to want to use and keep track of. It basically acts as a stun for 10 seconds. As long as we don't damage the enemy, I think damage may break the effect. But could definitely save our lives. I'm kind of looking around the village and seeing if there's anything else of note. There's an alchemist here. I think we're still going to stick with mining and engineering. I want to take note of any trainers that might be here as well, though. There's a witch doctor in training over here. Let's see what he's about.
Someone call for the doctor.
Nothing special. Because the issue sometimes between Ascension Village and Razor Hill is you have instances like this here, where you have a mage trainer down here in Senjin, but that also means that there is no mage trainer over in Razor Hill, which is why I wanted to make sure that the Shaman trainer wasn't here. That would make things a little bit awkward for us if we headed north a bit early. For now, let's just head outside. We'll see how we fare. Things are about to get significantly more dangerous. We'll try to collect what we can off the coast if we can complete this quest. And we should have enough silver to purchase that walking stick. These pygmy crawlers are going to be around level 5 or 6, but the Makruras that can exist here between the shoreline and the Echo Isles can be anywhere from like 5 to 8, I think. If that is the case, that would certainly make things a bit trickier for us. I do feel thankful as a shaman, though, that we have a decent amount of instant cast spells that we could use for some burst. If, we're not sure how much enemy health how much health an enemy has left, and we really just want to try to do our best to burn them down before things start to get really uncomfortable. Oh, interesting. What is that? That is a black Makrura. Okay, no, it is a normal shellhide, I think. I don't think this is a rare spawn, but it kind of looks like one. Oh my goodness. Whatever it is, it's hitting us really hard. Let's keep attacking it. Our screen isn't going dark that much. It must have landed a crit or something on us. Okay, now that seems to be a normal one. That scared me though for a second. I really thought that might have been something completely different. But I guess you don't tend to see those Makruras on the shoreline. Tend to fight them underwater. Screen getting a bit darker here. Yeah, so this fade effect / tunnel vision, whatever you want to call it, when it first happens, that must denote that we're at like 75% health, I would have to guess. And then it'll get like significantly darker when we're below 50. And without seeing our bars as well, the other challenge is knowing whether or not we're in range. Something else we'll have to get a feel for. Oh, that's the other thing. We can't tell if we're drowning or not. Oh my god, we're gonna have to be super careful of that. I just realized. Yeah, we don't have a breath bar. Oh boy, yeah, underwater quests are going to be absolutely terrifying. If we have to go underwater for more than, you know, like a minute at a time. Yeah, there it is. We must be below 50% now. Man, even though I know we're only at 75 and or 50% of our health, this is like, this is just so stressful. And crazily enough, I really enjoy it, because, man, even in normal hardcore sometimes I really get a bit too far relaxed, but here, yeah, you don't have a choice. That's it. It's impossible to miss. You're going to know quite immediately when things are going very, very wrong. All right, what's it looking like for a solvent spirit right now? We need 3 more crawler mucus and 3 more Recrura eyes as well. We've been a bit unlucky with the eyes so far. Just gonna continue to stay on the surface as much as I can. That's definitely the thing that I'm most worried about, I feel like, at this point. Might be a neat addition for the add-on too, to give you some other kind of way of knowing what your breath gauge is. You know, like instead of, you know, if you're like underwater, instead of getting the black tunnel effect, maybe you get like a blue one that's like separate and it's specifically for your breath bar. I think that would be kind of interesting too. Starting to go a little bit too far out, and we'll rein it back in. Start heading back towards Senjin. See if we can find what else we need closer to town. Yeah, unironically, this water barrel here is actually kind of useful, since we have literally no money to spend on anything else. Yeah, 5 refreshing spring water is pretty good. We'll take it, and we're definitely picking up enough stuff here, even though we don't know what it's worth. I'm sure it's going to be enough silver to grab that weapon, which honestly we might as well grab now. We'll kill anything along the way. But if we don't finish the quest, we can at least grab the weapon before we continue. Ooh, we've got 2 of them now. Well, this is a little sketchy. It's okay, our mana's regenerating. Let's get that healing wave in, let's get a second one in. Start meleeing, we'll let our mana come back a little bit so we can heal some more. Man, yeah, I am not ready to do this challenge on a warrior anytime soon. Or a rogue, or any class that can't heal themselves. Picked up a malachite. Might be something that we could store in the bank, just in case it's used for some sort of recipe that we might want for engineering. I'm not super familiar with engineering. Just know that we can, get some really interesting stuff like grenades and target dummies and whatnot. But beyond that, I don't know what else we can craft. I'm sure there's other things that I'm not thinking about. Alright, let's head back into Senjin real quick. Just need one more eye and a couple more mucus. But let's grab that weapon. It'll make our lives so much easier for the time being.
Hello, man.
Perfect. The walking stick is definitely going to be a big deal for us. Alright, beautiful. Let's get Rockbiter on there. Yeah, it's pretty significant, like 1.6 damage per second. Might not sound like a lot. But we really need to take any advantage that we can possibly get right now. Oh, that's right. I gotta remember, we have a potion. Man, it's, I don't rely on action bars too much in order to press buttons, but to know when something's off cooldown or just to remind myself, like, what kinds of abilities or items that I even have. I really, really rely on that stuff quite a lot. Yeah, that is something I'm going to have to get used to. So yeah, we do have a potion that we can use if we feel that we need it. Looks like another player has joined us here on the shoreline, so maybe we'll go the other way again. Opt to swim a little bit towards the Echo Isles. Great, that is the last eye that we need. Just need these pygmies now. So we can hopefully stay out of the water now. Ah, yes, a bag. Thank goodness. Very nice. We can move some of this stuff that we're going to be keeping with us into that new bag. is our final mucus. So let's get this quest turned in. And then we will head up to Razor Hill. Every other quest here, just for anybody else that's looking to try this challenge or maybe new to hardcore in general, the quests here at Senjin, most of them are pretty high level for the zone. Like they all send you to the Echo Isles, and honestly, you're probably not ready to start this place until at least level 8, just to be completely on the safe side. I think something else that might be difficult for us to discern is what level the quests are. I don't know if it's going to tell us here. No, I don't think it will. So we might end up doing some gray quests as well throughout our journey without really realizing it unless we actually look at our quest log. But honestly, I think that might be okay. It'll give us some more experience in the world. We'll feel a little bit better about ourselves and our current position, I guess.
Well done, young one. Well done indeed.
Alright, so we hit level 7, presumably, and we picked up the really sticky glue. We cannot do anything with that glue right now without opening our bags and using it directly from there for the time being. Oh, speaking of which, let's get our buff food going. Probably would have been useful to use that at the beginning, but better late than never. Glad that we can see our buffs. We have made enough silver now that I think we can pick up our level 6 abilities now too. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let us run to Razor Hill. And we'll actually be able to see our action bar again for the first time since leaving the Valley of Trials. I think what I want to focus on today is to get over to Orgrimmar and pick up our professions. I think I want to make that a focus for today, so that we can start getting those going. Not going to be much that we can do about our bag situation since we're going to be so low on silver. For now, at least. And we should probably look to pick up our secondary professions as well. Don't know if we'll do fishing. I don't think it's going to be required for what we're doing. There might be some recipes that engineering might have that might require some like leather or something. Possibly. But we also have a chance to find some of those types of materials from treasure chests as well. We'll see. It might not even matter. Welcome to Razor Hill. Let us get ourselves acquainted. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just pick up all the quests now, so that we'll be ready to get into them in the next episode.
Loktar. Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiras encroached on Durotar, violating the War Chief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell, but recently the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the keep, and can once again pose a threat to our homeland. These humans show no respect for diplomacy. Prove your honor and travel south to Tiragard Keep to eliminate the human invaders.
All right. Yeah, this one we'll do pretty early on. This should be one of the first quests we do here at Razor Hill.
When we arrived, the Razormane Quillbores possessed much of the land and proved a thorn in our sides. Through our efforts, we have driven out the largest part of their numbers, but still they remain well fortified in some areas. It has gone on long enough, however. For our own protection, we cannot allow the Razormane any hold in our lands. Their camps can be found to the west of here. Look for the brambles, and you will find them. Today we drive them from Durotar tomorrow, perhaps from all of Kalimdor.
Perhaps from all of Kalimdor. Sure. All right, let's go inside this big building here. The barracks, I presume. Should be where we find our Shaman trainer. Along with some other stuff, potentially.
Speak, I can train you in first aid techniques.
Do we pick this up now?
Go forth.
I think we might need to see how much silver we're going to be, that we're going to have left over once we start purchasing some stuff.
The spirits have guided you to me. How may I be of service?
Yep, so here's our Shaman trainer. Let's definitely pick up Earthbind Totem. For the time being, this is going to be our primary getaway tool. It doesn't say how much the slow is, only for how long it lasts for and like its radius and whatnot. And we'll take another rank of Healing Wave too. It's fine. I'm sure at level 8 we'll be getting some important stuff. We'll be sure to return here or to Orgrimmar. It looks like that is it for the barracks. Let us make sure that we also set our hearthstone here. Just like that. That was a really smooth transition too for the action bars. Let me see that again. Well, that was a little bit more of a blink. Yeah, okay. When I first entered, it looked like it kind of swooshed up a little bit. Nice little animation. Nice to see our bars again, though. That is for sure. Let us get our new spells on here. And also take a second to remember where my buttons are. Let's see, we'll put this down here. I'm just going to open my bag to drink and eat if I need to. Not super concerned about it. Remembering what buttons to press for those. Really sticky glue definitely has to get on here though, somewhere. It's got to go on a good button. Maybe I'll switch these. Alright, so definitely got to remember that we have the minor healing potion. Otherwise, I think everything else should be fine. I got to remember that we have our racial as well. Let's speak with the innkeeper.
What can I help you with? If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles. May your blades never dull. Strength.
Ah, this is the food Ukor brought to the Valley of Trials. Did they not need it? Well, I guess they like to starve you heroes in training. Build spirit, they say. Thank you for returning the food. I'll stick it back on the shelves. But here, let me offer you some refreshment first. And don't forget to rest here in the inn. You may be a brave adventurer ready to take on the world, but if your energy is sapped, you won't be doing yourself or the Horde much good.
We'll take the refreshing spring water. Might use it at some point. So far, mana has been fine. Should be able to maintain it quite consistently. So since our auto attacks do quite a bit of damage. We do have a mining trainer here. That's good. That's really good, actually, because then we can start collecting some ore even on the way to Orgrimmar, potentially. So we'll train this. We are going to need a pickaxe. Oh, there's an engineer trainer here too. Interesting. Wow, okay, I actually didn't know that.
Of course, I like to blow stuff up even more.
Wow, I had no idea you can get both of these. And blacksmithing is here too. That is very, very handy.
Speak, friend.
So we really have everything that we need.
Go for it.
We are going to have to get a pickaxe though, so we're going to have to locate a vendor that will sell one. Have not come across a trade supplies vendor yet. Demon trainer, warlock trainer. I wonder if the general supplier will have something. Oh, here we go. Trade supplies. Perfect. Let's pick up that mining pick. Yeah, don't need the walking stick anymore or the fish. And we do have enough silver to pick up first aid while we're here too. So the only thing we're missing is actually cooking, which can be found in Orgrimmar. I don't think we're going to find cooking anywhere in here. So pick up first aid as well. And definitely make sure we bind our professions to some buttons for easy access. Yeah, we're going to be level 8 next, so we do have to save up enough silver for those abilities, but then after that, I'm really going to want to try to focus on getting some bags, because we are definitely going to need the space, for sure. Look at me clicking on find minerals like it matters. Losing my mind already. Smelting, yeah, I guess that's a thing. I guess we'll get that on the bars somewhere that makes sense. And maybe I'll put it down here, actually. Double check, make sure I don't have to put anything else on my bars. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see what other quests we have in the area to pick up. Got one over here, and I know we're going to have one on the hill as well up ahead.
I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready. Adventurer, get yourself moving and get me some tail asher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The blood-taloned tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely. But if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over those islands.
Be safe.
Alright. I think there's a path over here leading up to that tower. Yeah, it's quite tucked away. For the longest time, I used to go outside of town and like wrap all the way around to get to the tower.
Age has rendered
and
me useless
thunder.
in battle. Now, I make myself useful in other ways. From this vantage point, I watch for invaders. As our strength here grows, I find myself blowing the signal horn less and less. To pass the time, I fashion goods to help younger, more able warriors defend our homeland. For you, I can fashion you a bag for your belongings. If such an item would be of use to you, bring me some canvas, a material common to the humans and centaurs.
know what? And that would be very helpful, despite it being just a 4-slot bag.
Age has rendered me useless.
We will definitely take it. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is just head to Orgrimmar anyway. You know, let me test a couple things on this boar. Make sure that I remember my key bindings properly. Let's pop that earth totem down. It doesn't reduce it by that much, but it might give us a long enough chance to escape. That's okay. I'm sure it persists for a decent amount of time as well. Chunks of boar meat are going to be good. We should hold on to these as well. Another reason to head over to Orgrimmar now too is just to simply stash away this malachite too. We really want to make as much room in our inventory as possible, so we're not holding on to too much stuff. Let's actually go into the ravine. It's going to be a bit safer in there. I think all the enemies we can find up here are going to be closer to level 10 than our current level, so... Of course, since we don't have our mini-map, we are going to have to pay very close attention to our surroundings, especially we're in the mountainy type areas. We're on the edge of a zone. So we can find that ore. About to find out firsthand how difficult it is to spot ore without using your mini-map. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, God, I'm gonna have to like remember where I've seen like certain spawns before and maybe just come back to them repeatedly. Just to farm up whatever I might need. Poke my head here in the wreckage. There's usually a chest that can spawn around here. Sometimes. Doesn't look like anything this time. Can see the gates of Orgrimmar from here, so we're pretty close. There is an additional quest here, but I think we're gonna leave this alone for the time being. Yeah, you know what? Let's pick it up now, though. I am curious to see what the goblins sound like. And since it is not in a major town, maybe I should just be picking these types of quests up and holding on to them, so that they're at least in our log.
Hey, how you doing? Gazlo's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things have been going good except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? Last shipment, promised it'd get through, was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of... Where was it? Razorwind Canyon. I gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls. Have a good one.
Well, it started out really good, actually. But yeah, once again, the music kind of overlapping it quite a bit. Let me make a quick adjustment to the voiceover add-on. I originally had it set to dialogue, but I think I'm going to have it set to master. And only play once for all NPCs. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see how that works. We'll also poke our heads around these rock formations here, see if we can find some ore. I think in Durotar in particular, this is tends to be where you can find some stuff to mine up. Got some herbs that we've seen so far. Not seeing any ore yet. Yeah, I do wonder what would be harder. Would it be harder to locate herbs or mining nodes without a minimap? I feel like with mining nodes, you just go where there's rocks or caves. Caves are pretty much a surefire bet that you're going to find something in there, or at least something has a chance to spawn in there. But I can also recognize that there's probably fewer mining nodes in the world than there are herb nodes. Check real quick over here, and then we'll head into the city. We'll visit the bank. And then we will pick up cooking as well, so that if we do come across any meat, we can get it out of our bags immediately and progress the skill. Yeah, no luck. Alright, let's head inside. We should already have the flight path automatically as a troll, I think. So we don't have to worry about that. And you know what? I think what I might do for the next episode is go to Tears Fall. Maybe right about now would be a good time to zone hop and get ourselves familiar with the Forsaken Lands. If there's anything else I can think of that we would want to do while we're here. I don't think so.
Would you rather trust your goods with a goblin?
I'm also going to have to continue to remember to repair as well, since I am not using Leatrix Plus or any other add-on that just automatically sells junk.
Zamja helping person.
Alright, apprentice cooking. Very cool. We're here at Orgrimmar. Let's make sure we get that onto the bar. Feels good to have all of our professions ready to go. Looking forward to progressing those. Yeah, I can't think of anything else there would be. I know there's a quest that we can pick up from Thrall, but that's going to be a really difficult one. That tends to kill a lot of players. And really honestly don't think that's going to be worth it. I also have to assume the Shaman trainers are going to be in the Valley of Wisdom over by Thrall, I believe. We'll keep that in mind as well. I also have to keep in mind that when we hit level 8, if we do so in Tears Fall, I don't think there's a Shaman trainer in Undercity. I'm trying to think of where one would be. Maybe the Warrior Quarter? If they did exist? That is a big question mark, actually. Let me know if you guys know. If there's a... You know, I have to assume there's at least one Shaman trainer in the Eastern Kingdoms. Somewhere. There's gotta be. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, I think we'll ride along the northern mountain range here, right outside of Orgrimmar. We'll try to see if we can find some quick nodes for the next just couple of minutes as we make our way over to the Zeppelin. think we'll go into Tearsfall in the next one. Get familiar with Brill, which I am very familiar with. And we'll take on some quests. Maybe we'll stay there for 2 episodes. It depends. I'm sure level 8 does have some really valuable abilities for us, but maybe we can hold off until we get back to Kalimdor. I wonder if we're gonna have to like go into the mountains like deeper in order to find some nodes. Like I wonder if a node is just simply sitting up there next to the tree. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, I don't see anything. Boy, this is tough. This is a pretty popular spot, though, too. I've got a raptor down there. Let's see if we can take him out. Oh my god, right away. Oh my goodness. Like, right away. Let's slow him down and heal. Can we kill him? Oh no. Oh my god, are we gonna die already? Oh my god. Ooh, okay, we actually didn't even kill him. Well, for those of you wondering what it looks like when we get super low, this is absolutely terrifying. Let us check the Ultimate Hardcore add-on. So we get ourselves back to full here. 18%. Okay, that's what 18% looks like. That is terrible. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize it actually shows us how many enemies we've killed, too. And it even tracks how much XP we've gained without the add-on. Maybe that's like, to display, like, you know, whether or not you were cheating. Like, you might have to, like, take a screenshot of this to prove that you got through the challenge without gaining XP without the add-on. That's hilarious, though. Like, how would it track it if it's not active? I guess they found a way. Just doing a quick sweep here, and then I'm gonna head over. Yeah, we'll try our luck over in Tearsfall. Maybe we can find some mining nodes. It doesn't help that copper is the same color as the ground and the rocks that surround the area. Maybe they'll pop out more in undead territory. Alright, well, I won't make you guys wait for the Zeppelin. I think I'll just travel there in between episodes, but that is going to do it for me for today. Guys, I really appreciate you so much for watching, as always. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more. It really helps me out a lot. I hope to see you over in Tearsfall. Take care.